JJ's hip-hop event kicks off in Itsoseng Stadium in the northwest today. Local artists say it gives them a much-needed platform. The event is also expected to boost small businesses. Refiloe Seboko is standing by with a preview of what to expect from Itsoseng Stadium this weekend. Good afternoon, Refiloe.
Good afternoon, Dudu. Together with our viewers, I think quite a lot that is yet is expected. Not much is happening. It's just a bit of setup. But like you rightfully said in your intro, the JJs are happening today in Itsoseng Stadium, and local artists, together with some SMMEs that have been given the platform and the opportunity to promote their work, their brands, together with some of the products that they sell. Allow me to welcome Lerato Musiapua. She's one of the owner of the SMMEs that will be showcasing here. Thank you so much. Welcome to Newzroom Afrika. Let's talk about your work, right? What brings you to the JJs, and what is it that people can expect from you?
What brings me to the JJs is, of course, to sell food to the patrons that will be here and to make sure that they are having delicious food. And then I also expect growth from my business. That's all that I want. Yeah.
And what does it mean for you as somebody who's just started the business to get an opportunity like the JJs to get to, in a way promote the kind of work that you do?
Yeah. So to me, it means that this is the time now. This is it. It's like this is the industry we've been looking to break into, and it's finally happening for my business. My business is only turning 2 years this year, and I can say that we're making greater heights for it. So about that, I'm really excited. I'm really wanting to push the brand as much as I can, and that's what I'm striving for.
Yeah. You say that you'll be selling food. Maybe give us a sense of the kind of food that the patrons that will be coming here they should expect.
Okay, so I sell boerewors roll, I sell wedges, I sell wings, and I sell dikilani kebabs. That's what they say it now. So yeah, that's what I sell.
Thank you so much, and good luck. She's one of the SMMEs, Dudu, who says that she's hoping that a platform like this will help her business to grow. But also local artists. These two gents are from Potchefstroom in the Northwest Province. I'll start with Kinshana. I also have Omas here. Kinshana, thank you so much, and welcome to Newzroom Afrika. We were chatting about the difficulty of being an upcoming artist and getting into the industry. Tell us about that.
As a local artist, it's very difficult in terms of getting events outside of your hometown, but we're lucky enough that our talent is, on the standard that we're getting more bookings outside of Potchefstroom. But then it comes with difficulties when you have to take money out of your own pocket, sacrifice a lot of things as a young person. You can't really go to parties and all that, You have to focus strictly on the music.
And because this is the sports, arts and culture, fraternity that you guys are in, we know that we have the new minister, Mr. Zizi. What are you expecting from him in terms of, boosting you from his department, in terms of supporting you as upcoming artists?
Personally, I've been busy with a business plan, I think they could assist us by making it easier for local artists to get funding, for not only to make our own events, but also, for the music and buying features, boosting your social media. I think it would really help if they fund local artists.
I'll come back to you, Kinshana, just to give us a sense of what we can expect when we get on stage later today. Thank you so much, Omar. Similar, in terms of the challenges of having to get into the industry. Tell us about that which you are experiencing.
The challenges that we face sometimes is, like he said, the gigs that we get outside of Potchefstroom is more about exposure, because back home we do get gigs, but I think they don't view us as those top A-list artists. So we try as much as we can to get gigs outside of Potchefstroom so we can just boost our fan base and we can create our own foundation.
And because you say they don't recognize you into that, being on that top A-list, I just asked Kinshana about the new Minister of Arts and Culture. What kind of a support, or what are you expecting in terms of that department to give you the platform, or even the support for you guys to get to a list where you say, I'm now an A-lister?
In my sense, I would say I think we need more studios in the townships, because there's a lot of talent and a lot of talented artists in the township. So if they can build studios for artists to record, for us to showcase our talents and spread the culture. Because I feel like on the hip hop sense, The only people who get recognition on hip-hop is the A-list celebrities. The local artists who do hip-hop, we don't really get the support that we need compared to piano. Because piano is the biggest genre dominating now in the music sense right now.
But how are you marketing your music just so that it gets out of the province, it gets out of Potchefstroom, and it gets to be recognized that we have Kinshana, we have Omas?
There's this app. Is it an app? It's like a website, a platform. They call it DistroKid. So as an artist, you pay DistroKid once a year. I think you pay $350 so that your music can be distributed on all platforms. We also pay for promotions. Basically, when we market ourselves out of our own pockets. We use social media, Instagram, and we use the little we have for more exposure to people on social media, because I feel like social media is much more easier to reach a bigger platform of people.
Are you using the same platform, Kinshana, in terms of marketing your music, in terms of marketing your brands?
Yes, I think Instagram is more for, the young cats, the young people. They really love Instagram, as well as Facebook. I think Facebook, it created like a bigger fan base on Facebook, because then the people on Facebook, they really know how to connect with you on a bigger scale. So yeah, I believe in Instagram and Facebook and Twitter also. Yeah.
I want to come back to the lady, just so that we get in issues of empowerment of women. I'll just go back to the gents if I have time, just so that they give a feel of what we can expect later when they get on stage. Lerato, I want us to talk about the empowerment of women within the business sector, within the sector that you're in. How is it and what is it that you are expecting or we would like for you to be supported, empowered as a woman?
First and foremost, I think what would make us very much supported is funding. As black women in business, it's kind of feeling like we are not celebrated well enough, or like given that thing, it's always like the guys have to do all the work, and then if you're there, it's just like, oh, she's just a pretty face or whatever. They don't take into consideration that you really want to push your brand and you really want to push your business to greater heights and just get the support and the funding that you need.
And would you say, just yesterday we were in celebration of Freedom Day, as a young person, would you say that freedom for you as a young person, you realize or you recognize that it's there? Are you free as a young person in South Africa?
I think we are. I can give that to us as South Africans, that we are free because we are open to the communities now, and that people are able to accept people for who they are. So that's freedom. I'll give them that. And yeah, so I think we are free as a country.
Within the business sector that you are in, would you say as a woman you are free?
I would say it's a yes and a no. Yeah. In considering that you have to push, you have to fend for yourself, and you always have to like fight for a sport, to be recognized that, oh, okay, like Lerato, and she's just trying to build her brand. So yeah, I think it takes a lot of time and it takes a lot of effort. So the freedom is not too much. I can say that. Yeah, it's sort of like restricted. Yeah.
Thank you so much. Let's go back to Kinshana and Omar. Just before they give us a performance of what to expect, would you say, we know that they are the A-listers? You were talking about the A-listers. Your MT, your Naughty, who is from Itsoseng, your okay Malum Kuket. Would you say they are there to hold your hand as the upcoming artist in terms of there's this phrase and get you guys into the industry?
I think Focalistic, MT, and also I like to say Black Les. Black Les has a more history of putting on local artists. So yeah, maybe today I hope I might meet MT, maybe give him a USB stick, let him go home with it, and then we'll see what the possible outcome would be.
Omas, I want to hand it back over to the studio. Give us a sense of what we expect when you get on stage today.
I'll say I'm full of surprises, and I'm not really a type of guy who rehearses. I just look at the crowd and the type of vibe they're giving me. So if I feel love, I'll show love, but I'm full of surprises, so wait and see.
We wait and see. Thank you so much, Omas. Thank you so much.
I just want to promote the genre we've been doing. We do Kasi Drill. Kasi Drill is born and raised in Potchefstroom. Look it out, look out. Instagram, Kinshana_018. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Enjoy the JJs. Dudu, that's what we are just going to wait. They're saying just wait and see some of the performance that will be coming. This is the JJs in Itsoseng Stadium, and we'll keep on getting in touch with some of the local artists that will be coming together with some of the SMMEs. We are seeing they are starting to come in and they are setting up, and we'll keep you updated on what's happening this side of the JJs.
Refiloe, Seboko, thank you very much, ma'am, for that report.